What have been the changes in your nutrition in the last 4 years? Like, I mean, people. What we love about this is that we get to see. So we want to see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, what's the change in your nutrition? What do you have a plan you follow?
Well, what's kind of cool is I on and off have kept a workout log since 2008, 2009 when I started competing. And so I looked back, and at the Mid-Atlantic qualifiers to qualify you to the CrossFit Games, I went to IHOP on Sunday morning before the final events and had whole wheat pancakes because they were whole wheat.
Yes.
And I needed the energy and syrup.
Well, if you can't win Puffy, you're nothing.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like,
Win Puffy.
Puff.
Hashtag winpuffy.com.
And that has changed though because I have adopted a no gluten, less grain, emphasizing more meats, more vegetables, trying to get better sources of carbohydrates like sweet potatoes and starchy things like that. And so I do that especially leading up to competition and over the competition weekend. So I'm not taking in as much sugar in that form. For me, I will get acid reflux. So I'm like, how did I ever eat a plate of pancakes and then do a workout?
You're trained.
I trained that way.
I'm headed to Las Vegas, and we've had this discussion. I'm headed to Vegas tomorrow, and you will physiologically adapt to things. Your body will attempt to do this.
You cannot adapt to Vegas.
And if you,
adaptations stay in Vegas.
The trolls
stay in
do
Vegas.
live in Vegas, and they do adapt to some things out there. So I think that's the most frightening place on the planet where you can see physiological adaptation to things. But yes, and I was there too. I mean, I used to crush pizzas myself, and I was just like all part of the process. I gotta fuel the carbs.
Right.
Gotta fill back up.
Right.
You know?
I mean, now it's a little bit more of a balance. So I tighten things up as it gets closer to competition, meaning
you don't calorie restrict. You just
I don't
try to
calorie
get a little
restrict. I actually I honestly try to overeat as it leads up to competition. So I try to take in more calories in the form of fat, meats, and starchy carbs. At least once a week, I have dessert, if not more times a week. But
by the way, that's.
if not more.
I would like
Asterisks.
to hashtag that.
Asterisks.
I will hashtag that as Star at Paleo.
Yeah, I like that.
Eat as clean as you can all day long.
Have some dessert.
Toss in dessert at night.
Oreo ball.
I like it.
Oreo balls.
It's not the limiting factor, we'll put it that way.